Hey guys, it's Roommate with Roommate BS. I just wanted to get on here and address a few topics. You know, there's been a lot that's going on in the last 48 hours, 24 hours, and 48 hours is a lifetime. Especially for, a YouTube break, 48 hours is like, what, that's like 5 years in people years. 48 hours is 5 years in people years, for YouTubers. So, that's why I had to get back on here and, like I said, we're going to address a few topics. The first topic being that we got a little announcement, and that is Joy's back, bitches. The reason she's back is that a lot of things have changed. Joy's gotten a lot better. Joy's not better. I misunderstood. Joy's not better. She's definitely really, really sick. This last week, yeah, definitely. She couldn't even get up. She laid there in a pile in her favorite sweaty, laid there and hasn't really moved all week. Besides, I think she's turned on the camera 3 different times, maybe 4 times in the last 3 or 4 days. 4 times in the last 3 or 4 days. That's really, really good anyway. But she's really feeling rough, and a lot of that is probably psychological too, because the other day she went in and had some tests run, and obviously, if they test you for something, you definitely have whatever it is they're testing for, because why else would they test for it? And so, turns out she's got autoimmune, along with the litany of other diseases that she has, and so it's really taking a toll on her body, and she's not taking care of herself real well right now, and I'm concerned, but, we all love Joy. We just wish she'd take a shower every now and again. Yeah. It's gotten to the point where when she's in the living room's not a nice place to be. That's why I'm out here right now. Might get the hose after you. But I digress. Yep. This is my life. Anyway, she did take a break, and the break, has helped her a lot. Those 2 days that she wasn't online, or I think it was 47 hours, I think that's what somebody had told me, 47 hours. She had a lot of self-reflecting to do, and those 47 hours really helped with that. We sat down, had a conversation, we talked about a whole list of things, especially, personal hygiene. I'm trying to hammer that home. If I get that sweatshirt off of you, I'm going to burn it. Well, she's outside right now, so today's a good day. I think making the few videos she has kind of peaked her up a little bit. She's moving around at least, and we're gonna work on that. But just because she's been feeling bad, we talked about it, and between the personal hygiene and her being right there on top of me all the time, and every time I go anywhere, she's calling, "Can you come home?" And I can't even go to work anymore. So we talked about it when we both agreed that she needs to be back on YouTube. And I know she's been gone a while, and a lot of her subs are gone and left because they thought it was over for good. But she's back, bitches. And besides YouTube, the whole reason she's coming back is because of, these medicines are costing an exorbitant amount of money. It's crazy how much money this shit costs. And, pizza ain't cheap either. Chips, like we talked about. Other medications we're helping her out with. None of that stuff's cheap. And, my job is not to take care of her, and she doesn't want me to, right? Yeah, I got you. Yeah. She wants to be her own woman. She wants to be able to take care of things on her own. And that's why she told you all that she doesn't want any donations sent. She's not looking for a handout. But if you'd like to get on Patreon, she will entertain you for $1. $2. $2 is the lowest tier. And $2 I think was, she might have sent you a freaking email or something. $3 or $4 you can get we talked about this in my last video. I'm not going to go back into all of that stuff. I'm still waiting on that $1 million. Got the box ready. Does it matter if she's dead or alive? Never mind. Yeah, Joy. Fucking tell him. Anyway, she gets tired of talking about all of her illnesses on her YouTube channel. and she feels like it's like she's begging for sympathy. So what she wanted me to do is kind of cover what is wrong with her and what's not wrong with her, and so we'll go into the little list of what she has, and anything that she doesn't have, she may have. We just haven't found it out yet. We'll know soon through the power of Google, through this nurse practitioner, this little clinic, and with all your money through Patreon and this AdSense, we're going to go on best we're going to get the best. I need to edit that out, right? Yeah, I'll get it in post. Best doctors, or best practitioners. You know, doctors are those fucking quacks that think, you know, just because they got a license, so they can give you anxiety medicine. I mean, what the fuck? Right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Anyway, this is the list of diseases we know she has as of right now. We've got autoimmune, sclerosis, copper toxicity, scurvy, fibromyalgia, diarrhea, and gingivitis. Now, that may not be an all-inclusive list, but those are the main things as of right now. Hour from now, we may have to update that. What we're going to do is probably going to set up a website. That way we can keep it clear what she's got and what she doesn't have, and, you know, what she's cured of, all those kind of things. It will kind of make it, I think that's a really good idea. We should make that. We should make a Joy website, Joy's Health, and then we can all stay up to date with what's going on there. And so what? Another thing I need to talk about. She's not going to ask for these handouts, but I will, Joy, on our behalf. And that is, we need a wheelchair, one of those little stools that you put in the shower. We need, what else was there? Oh, if y'all got any antibiotics that you haven't used at home, send those our way. Any narcotics, I'm sure she'll be down. And a shotgun with one slug in it. And that can be sent to me. That's something I need personally. That has nothing to do with Joy. Really? Maybe. Anyway, those are some things we do need. And another thing we need is you to jump right on Patreon and get this lovely lady some money. That way, you know, she can continue to survive and do it her own way, you know, without handouts. I mean, all these people that want handouts, what the fuck? Another couple things. Let's see, there was some notes she left me. Okay. Oh, the big one. Yeah, the mentality. Yeah, I'm getting ready to talk about it. This was a really big deal in her video, that her I'm back video. It was, she doesn't have the same mentality as the people that attack, ridicule, make fun, all those kind of things of her for money, notoriety, or for fame, or even hell, fun. So, I mean, you know, she doesn't have that mentality. Just because she attacked Onision and she attacked Daddy 05, which Daddy 05 surely as hell deserved it, and Onision did too. But, you know, just because she did those things, she doesn't, you know, share that mentality. She really thinks that anybody that's, you know, attacking her, and I feel the same way. If you're attacking her and making fun of her just for a good time, what the hell's wrong with you? I mean, shame on you. I mean, she's a good, sick woman that's sick and sick in the head and has so many issues. How can you feel good about yourself doing this? Let's see, and another note. Oh, I probably already covered this. It's probably be redundant, but it said she said in her video, please don't send her any money, items, donations, etc. But you can definitely be a Patreon. Patreon, like I said earlier, it's definitely not a handout. Is there anything else? I can't really think of anything right off the top of my head, but I wanted to thank you all for coming back and visiting with me. If y'all would like to see more of me, go through Joy's channel, hit likes and views on hers, and you can like or view mine if you want to, but, you know, her channel is the one that's keeping her fed and, you know, is going to mount up, you know, being her life's blood, and it's you know, how she's going to get better and how she's going to go on that vacation. I didn't mean to.